All right, everyone, welcome back inside the Bourne High School Gymnasium for game number 2 of this afternoon's tri-match between Bourne and Apponequet. Women's volleyball, South Coast Conference style. Bourne took the freshman game 2-0, and Apponequet's going to strike first here in the JV game. It was Shea Riley on the serve for Bourne. And serving first for Apponequet will be Ashlyn Bogdan. Bogdan, a good serve, barely getting over the net, tapped over by Caitlin Hill, but right back over by Finn Penalt. Receiving it back on the other side, Lexi Dede can't get it to drop out of the back. Bogdan, yet another serve. Line drive that time. The libero Berry keeping it up. And there's Dede in the middle. Running on over. Penalt leaves it for Tisdale to send it back. Left over on the other side. Barely getting it over was Hill. Sets it up and not over that time by Penalt. We'll give Bourne the first point of the JV match. Apponequet leading 2-1 early. I got to talk to Apponequet's JV head coach, Connor Calley, before the game. She said that what she wants to see most is consistency, whether it's on the serve, on the attack, on the blocks, on the dig. She wants to see that consistency all the way around. First sub coming in either side, it's going to be for the Lakers. Mia Rodriguez in for Cora Santangelo. Cameron Tisdale on the serve. High-looking serve kept up in the air by Brianna Donovan. And there's Maggie Berry to send it back over, and it dropped right in between Tisdale and Penalt. Kara Miller will check in for Bourne. And Lexi Dede will be on the serve. She'll line up right in the middle of the area. Dede right off the edge of the palm, and it's going to be an ace point off of Finn Penalt. Also got to talk with Bourne JV head coach Kara Russell before the game. She said the main thing that she wants to see is the serving be aggressive. Back over by Bogdan, and unable to control it cleanly, it looks like was Bree Donovan. Here comes Ellie Jones into the match, as well as Maggie Berry off to the side for a libero sub. Bree Donovan will come on off. Here's the serve up from Pereira. Running on in is Hill, and a nice hit back over by Emma Yarnell. Dropping quickly, what a tap. Looks like Penalt was on that one. High-looking serve. That was Berry running in. And a miss hit off the netting by Penalt. Boy, Finn Penalt has been aggressive in the early going of set 1. Caitlin Hill. Nice high jump and a good dig to boot for Apponequet. It was Tisdale on the dig. 2 hits backwards and it goes out of play. Bogdan looking for Tisdale that time, and the set will be tied at 5. Again, if you're watching this game either on Bourne Community TV on YouTube or on channels 6, 8, and 9, we do thank you. Keegan Hamblin on commentary with Dan Vinciguerra running our camera. That's set up on the side for Raposa, and again off the netting by Penalt. That was close towards side out. Apponequet kept it in play. That's up on their side again. That's Raposa setting it up. Other side for Penalt. She can't get it over. Hit the top of the netting that time. It's a few in a row now where Penalt seems to be jumping a little bit too early on it. Here's Hill again. Nice serve, good dig. Ends up in the back. Pereira will get it on over. Hill will set it up. Left side for Yarnell. Popped in the air by Tisdale. Up near the rafters, and it drops quickly. That's what happens when it goes way up in the air and hits the netting. You lose focus on it. And a quick timeout called by Coach Callie and Apponequet. We'll take it 2 on our feeds, 8-5 Bourne in set 1 of the junior varsity match. All right, back out of the timeout here at Bourne High School with the Canalmen on top of the Lakers, 8-5 in set 1. Caitlin Hill will be on the serve yet again for the Canalmen. Left side set up in the middle, and she can't get it over the net. Finn Penault on the serve. Good looking serve, but it's out of bounds off to the right. And it'll lead to a service by Emma Yarnell. Yarnell high up in the air towards that back line. Kept alive by Penault. It goes over. Nearly a collision as Yarnell was running in. There's Barry to get it. And over by Miller. Raposa goes to the side and a missed hit by Bogdan. Running on over, Sophie Pereira will set it up top for Lexi Raposa off the net and over. Hill, and wow, what a hit by Ellie Jones. Rodriguez towards the back. Berry will keep it alive. Back in, and Yarnell will hit that one out of bounds. Mia Rodriguez on the serve. Lines up in the middle. Rodriguez, dug out nicely by Jones. The second tap will go over from Miller. Here's the other number 9, Ann Raposa, and a nice hit over by Ashlyn Bogdan. Here it comes again, going to the left for Ellie Jones. Met up high. I don't think there was a touch. It might have just hit the netting. Ten to 8, Bourne over Apponequet. Rodriguez, high serve towards the right end line, and it's going to result in another Laker point. Hill a little bit too much on it. Run over to her right. Barry's there to set it up, and a sneaky second tap. Back into the mix for Tisdale. Barry up, and again, just 2 Canalmen coming too close that time, Hill and Riley. It was Hill who got the better of it, and a timeout called by Coach Russell as Apponequet has come back to tie the set up at 10. We'll take another quick break, and we'll be right back on Bourne Community TV. All right, back out of the timeout. It's going to be a Lakers serve with set 1 tied up at 10. There's Rodriguez. Drifting towards the side. That was Jones who kept it up. Jones will receive it again. Going to the corner, and it's going to drop. Bourne Canalmen point to take the lead right back. Cora Santangelo to check back in to replace Mia Rodriguez. Rodriguez did a great job on her serves. Lexi Dede also coming back in. Set up top next to Jones and Riley. Kara Miller on the serve. Short that time. Towards the top of the netting. And it drops for a Bourne Canalmen point. Too close to call for Cameron Tisdale. Miller, another one right into the middle. Bogdan on it. And that time, it was Miller and Riley who were trying to figure out who should have ran in. Miller will come off. Maggie Berry back in. Raposa on the serve. Nice serve there by Raposa. Leads to a Laker point. Miss hit off to the side. We have not seen the libero yet on the Apponequet side. We're sure to see her either in this game or the varsity game. Nice third hit, but it's going to be a little bit short by Bogdan. Riley high out of the back. Bogdan to take, but first a substitution. Bella Flaherty into the match for Shea Riley. High serve, should go down as an ace. Another good-looking serve off to the side. Oh, a quick, cat-quick reaction that time by Lexi Dede. Substitution for Apponequet. Kaylin Dupress, we saw her in the freshman game just before this one to replace Ashlyn Bogdan. Ellie Jones serving for Bourne. High and short. Dede plays it back, and it doesn't make it over. Ellie Jones on the hit. We actually got some students starting to make their way here. Those are actually Upper Cape Tech students that are over off to the side as Mia Rodriguez comes back in for Cora Santangelo. Serve will go out on the right. Brianna Donovan will come on in for Bourne. Ellie Jones will go take a seat. Lexi Dede sets up in the middle with their team up 16-15 in set number 1. It's going to be Penault to send it back over. Up high, running over Flaherty, get it cleanly. I mean, that's cleanly any way you draw it up. Dede gets it over to Yarnell, back over. Nice drop in the mix by Kara Miller. Here's Pereira back into the middle. Penault, good dig there by Dede. And it works even better after the hit from the side. Caitlin Hill, a beautiful hit. Dede short, should be an ace. Off of Mia Rodriguez. Dede, short serve that time, miss hit by Penault. That's another ace Timeout Apponequet. 20-15 Bourne in set one. We'll be right back. All right, out of the timeout, Lexi Didi again to serve. Bourne 5 points away from taking set one. High serve, barely makes it over the net. Pereira on the hit. She's able to get it down off the hands of Bree Donovan. Berry will come on in. Didi will head on out. Good run by Lexi Didi on the serves. Pereira, high serve, Berry's got it, mishit it in the back, Donovan, and it'll go over by Yarnell. And Yarnell couldn't catch up to it. Substitution for Bourne, Sadie Kennedy. First time she comes into the match today to replace Kara Miller. Kennedy will line up on the top left side. Another good serve here by Pereira. Berry to Hill. On the other side, Yarnell can't get it to drop, but it is not going to go out of bounds. Lakers point. Short service that time. A good run, though, out of the timeout by Sophie Pereira. Hill had a misstep that time. She knows it right away. Bogdan to come back in for Dupress. No, great serve and a even better dig by Donovan. And when she received it back from Caitlin Hill, she hit it right off the net. That puts Apponequet back within one. Shea Rayleigh back in for Bella Flaherty. Riley will line up on the back line with Donovan and Berry. Hill, Yarnell, Kennedy up top. Here's the serve, and it's a Laker point. I don't know if Riley got a touch on it. It was close to the side out. Timeout, Coach Russell. This set is tied at 21. We'll be right back. All right, back out of the timeout. No timeouts left either side. Bernard on the serve, towards the side out, off the roof, and it drops. And it landed on the Apponequet side. It hit the roof, but they're going to say Lakers point. That's different than the college rule that I'm definitely more used to. Or, hey, if it drops on your side, it goes against you. But either way, Apponequet back in front in set one, 22-21. Penalt again on the serve, shorter one that time. Berry over the net, good hit by Yarnell. Yarnell a second time right near us. Heads up, Dan Vinciguerra on my left. Penalt high, we'll make it over. Off to the side, here's Raposa, back in the middle, Penalt, we'll get it over. Quick tap back. That was Pereira setting it up. Here it comes again for Penalt, two hands it over. Off the arms of Kennedy, off the leg of Berry. And now it sets up set point for the Lakers. Penalt line drives it off the net. Bourne will have another chance. And just a reminder to the folks at home who are not too familiar with the volleyball rules, it goes to 25, but it's win by 2. Set up nicely for Bogdan, barely getting it over, dropping quickly. Penault off to the side. Raposa sends it back over. Miscommunication, and that is going to seal a set win for Apponequet. There was a quick discussion of whether or not that point was going to count. It looked like it might have been a double touch. But either way, Apponequet takes set 1, 25-22. We'll take a short break for about 3 minutes or so, and we'll be right back.
Hey sports fan, you're watching BTV Sports. You can catch this and other Bourne High School home games on Bourne Community Television. Find this BTV Sports presentation and other games on BourneTV.com and also on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.
All right, we're back inside the Bourne High School gymnasium, about ready to start set number 2 in this afternoon's Junior Varsity South Coast Conference girls volleyball matchup between Bourne and Apponequet. Scoreboard issue's been going on all afternoon. It was actually an outlet issue. We lost power up here for a little bit. All right, Apponequet to serve first in set 2, and it's going to be Lexi Raposa. Here is Raposa, first serve, line drive. Brito will keep it up towards the bleachers, ends up behind, and a beautiful effort won't work from Jones. That one almost grazed over. Just a few inches short. And the Canalmen will serve it. Let's see who's up first in the rotation order. It's going to be Yarnell. Yarnell, cross court, over. There's Maul running in towards the back line. Lakers point. There's Bogdan, high serve towards the end line, back for Yarnell. Who wants to take it? It was Brito who missed it. Good rally here. Pereira, side for Penault. Flaherty looking to go up top, and a miss hit by Maul. Bogdan, another good serve. Brito will keep it up. Flaherty, left side, Jones. Bogdan to Penault, getting over. But it was Didi who got it over the hands of Tisdale. Substitution for the Canalmen, Karen Miller and Caitlin Hill. It's going to be Lexi Dede on the serve. And so they're going to wait to put Caitlin Hill into the game. We expect her to be the substitution for Dede after Apponequet earns the next point. And here it comes right now. Unless Brito will go in first. And she will. Rodriguez will go in for Santangelo on the left side for Apponequet. Tisdale with Apponequet leading 5-2. Line drive, serve over. Brito let it go for Yarnell. Maw will get it over with two hands. Pereira in the middle. Rodriguez out of bounds. Bourne Canalmen point. Here's Caitlin Hill and Marie Maw. Caitlin Hill well short. Sophie Pereira sets up on the mid-right side. Short that time on the serve. Let's see what Ellie Jones can do. Jones, nice high serve. Dug out by Bogdan. Back over Raposa. And Rodriguez with the mishit. Jones short. It's drifting off to the left. Finn Pinaldo's up there for an Apponequet play of the game performance so far if you had to pick one early on. And really, everybody's doing well. Tisdale, Raposa, Pereira, Rodriguez, Bogdan, everybody's getting in the mix. That served out. And a nice little soccer tap there from the varsity head coach for Bourne. And David Moore. Lauren Pierce into the match, replacing Finn Pinal. And here's Kara Miller on the serve. As soon as a quick discussion in front of us at the scorer table. Here it comes from Miller. Line drive, out the back, service ace. That ties the setup at 7. Miller, another good serve. Miscommunication and a miss hit by Bogdan. As Tisdale originally set it up, Raposa tried to leave it for Bogdan. That time, Karen Miller short on the serve. And Brito will come on in. Mia Rodriguez, nice step. Yarnell pops it up in the air, and it's tapped over by Flaherty. Raposa in the middle for Tisdale. Now Jones, Yarnell, one hand, won't drop. Yarnell off the net, and a double hit violation. Much to the chagrin of Coach Kara Russell. Brito will let that one go out of play. Shea Riley set to check back in. And of course, Santangelo will do the same for Apponequet. Bella Flaherty and Mia Rodriguez will come on out. Good looking serve there. Here's Riley. Another good serve. Dug out. Raposa for Bogdan. Yarnell, a nice save. Two hands over by Didi. Didi lets it go over her for Riley, and Didi will get it again, but it's out of bounds. Goes to the back line for Jones, Riley, and unable to get it over was Hill. Apponequet back in front now in set number 2, 11-10. Raposa again on the serve in the middle, up by Jones. And let's see, we might have a net violation. It's going to be a point for Bourne. The violation goes against Sophie Pereira. Yarno cross court again. Off to the side for Pierce. And tapped over by Pereira. Riley sets it up for Jones, and it's out of bounds. Finn Penault back into the game to replace Lauren Pierce. Pierce did a very good job on that top left side for Apponequet. And here's Ashlyn Bogdan. Bogdan up over the middle. Riley sets it up for Jones, and a missed hit by Raposa. Kieran Miller stepping back in up top. Serve doesn't make it over the net, 13-12 Apponequet. Mia Rodriguez back in for Cora Santangelo. And for the first time in this JV match, we're going to see some action from Kylie Cotton. She'll replace Emma Yarnell. That is a beautiful serve over by Cameron Tisdale. Ace point for Apponequet. That's the way to do it. Just line driver. Nobody's there. Played up top. Brito will get it to Jones. Nice reverse heads going out the back. Timeout. Bourne Canalmen will take it to 15-12 Apponequet in set 2. Back out of the timeout. Tisdale again to serve. Apponequet in firm command. That lead will drop from 3-2 though, as the service goes out of the back. Maggie Berry, who swapped the libero jersey after the first set, will come on in to serve. Should be an ace point for Bourne. Just one touch. On down. The lead is back to 1. That service goes well out of play. Heads up in the stands. And Marie Mall comes back in for Bourne. Subs out Maggie Berry. Pereira to take on the left side. high up in the air. Dug up by Riley and a hit back over, and Ball will send it back over on the reverse. Raposa looks to set it up. Far side. Penault out of bounds. Yarno comes back in for Cotton. Ellie Jones to serve. Jones, high will make it over. That's Penault setting it up for Raposa. Second tap will go on over. Ball for Riley, and it drops. Tight set. Service from Jones will be short that time. And Finn Penault will be on the serve, sets up right in the middle. No, line drives it well short towards the bottom of that netting that time. Sometimes it seems to be a different direction. Whenever it's a missed serve, it can go to the left, can go to the right. Rarely have we seen it gone straight down the middle whenever anybody's been set up in the middle. The Bourne varsity players coming out of the locker room. Again, we're going to have coverage of the varsity game, a separate video on Bourne Community TV and on channels 6, 8, and 9. So be sure to check out the channel for that link for the other game. Got to speak with Michaela Muldoon following Monday's game. Team's very excited about that game coming up as Bourne will tie up the set again. It'll be Shea Riley on the serve after Cora Santangelo checks in. As Pierce sets it up, reverse hit, not going to go over. Service going to be short from Shea Riley. And this set is tied at 19. Apponequet took the first one, 25-22. Junior varsity is best of 3 sets. They take this one, they will win the JV match. Raposa, heavy serve. Should be an ace off of Jones. It was going to be close to that back line. Tapped up high in the air, and Maul right in front of Coach Moore won't catch up to it. And Apponequet's back up by 2. Here comes Brianna Donovan back into the match to replace Ellie Jones. Dig attempt not going to work from Bree Donovan. Another ace for Apponequet. Raposa, heavy serve out of the back. How great has this junior varsity match been? Sets coming down to the end. Yarnell on the serve. Ace point for Bourne off of Pierce. Yarnell again, another heavy serve. Pierce up in the air. Raposa in the middle for Pereira. Will go over. Yarnell lines up under her. Here's Riley over to Donovan. Pierce, a missed hit. Will tie the set at 22. Again, you get a win by 2 in the set. Yarnell, heavy serve, ace point. Timeout, Coach Callie and Apponequet. Bourne's on top, 23-22, looking to extend it to a third set. We'll be right back. All right, back out of the timeout inside Bourne High School. 1 timeout left either side in set 2. Yarnell on the serve. Ace point for Bourne. And it sets up set point for the Canalmen as it went off of Lexi Raposa. Yarnell off Raposa, up in the air, a miss hit. Raposa's got to get it over, she won't. Bourne comes back to take set 2. We are heading to a third set in the junior varsity match. Now we're going to have a toss to see which side's going to start where for set number 3. Sophie Pereira and Emma Yarnell down there. There's the toss. Looks like Apponequet end up winning the toss. Let's see, the decisions on the toss are who's going to serve first and which side does the other side want to be on. Both teams in their huddle. It doesn't look like there's going to be a switch on either side. There is going to be a switch, though, in terms of the libero for Bourne, as Sophia Brito has the regular jersey back on. We're still waiting for Maggie Barry to come on out, and here she comes right in front. Again, you can see right in front the Lakers varsity players, all dressed ready to go for the game after. Classic SEC matchup coming up here at the Bourne High School Gymnasium in about a half hour or so. And it looks like both sides have agreed that they're going to swap at the halfway point. It goes to 15 in the final set. This is the first time in all of our volleyball broadcasts this season, at least, that we're going to go to a third set. Got the scoreboard operator down there telling me the rules. I knew the rules. And both sides finalizing the final changes. They've had about 3 minutes. Both sides are ready. Again, first to 15, win by 2, and we'll swap at the halfway point of the set. Now the officials just making sure everybody's out there who's supposed to be out there in the right positions. Well, it looks like they're all set. Bourne will serve first. Emmy Arnold on the serve, as some of the Bourne football players have now begun to walk in to check out this match. And boy, they're catching the end of a good one here. Yarnell on the serve, on the left side, service ace, off of Raposa. Yarnell again. A missed hit by Raposa. That's 2. Raposa line drive, short that time. Ashlyn Bogdan for Apponequet. Bogdan with the serve, barely short. Kara Miller into the match. Will replace Lexi Dede. Maggie Berry on the serve. A high one, dropped quickly. Santangelo couldn't get it over to the side to Bogdan. Three to 1 Bourne in this third set. It's Maggie Berry again on the serve. Just holding it right now. Oh, while we have a moment before the next serve, our next BTV sports broadcast after the volleyball tri-match today will be on Monday when the boys soccer team takes on the Joseph Case Cardinals. 3:45 start time here at Bourne High School. All right, here we go. Berry on the serve, up in the air by Tisdale. Leaves it for Penald, and she can't hit it back over. All right, here's the serve from Berry. Taken over by Bogdan. Miss hit. Out of play. It's 5-1. Timeout. Apponequet. 5-1. We'll be right back. Maggie Berry set to serve. Her team up 5-1 in the bonus set. Berry, high serve. Miss hit by Santangelo. Up in the air by Pereira. And unable to send it back over is Finn Penalt. Bourne in full command in set 3. Berry on the serve, up in the air, off the roof, and stays in by Donovan, and it's tapped down, but a net violation results in a Bourne point. Berry again. A miss hit up in the air. Santangelo will get it over with 2 arms. And that time, too far off to the side from Emma Yarnell. Awesome run of 5 straight from Maggie Berry. Here comes Mia Rodriguez for Cora Santangelo. Cameron Tisdale on the serve. Tisdale, heavy serve, up for Berry. Donovan will not get it over. Good dig out off to the side. And that's a Apponequet point yet again. Yarnell was looking for Riley that time. 3 straight by the Lakers. Now has it at 7-4. Miss hit on the serve. All right, we're halfway through set number 3, so both teams will swap sides for the final half. Again, we go 1st to 15. You got to win the set by 2. Bourne to serve with Shea Riley. Riley's ready. We just got to wait for that scorer's table in front. All right, all parties are ready. Here comes Shea Riley. On the serve, mid-right side, towards the back, kept up. And it's going to end up on the Bourne side, deflected off the net, running on over is Raposa. Ends up behind. What a hit back by Tisdale. Riley gets it to Berry. It's going to be short. Pereira to take. Pereira barely grazes it, an ace point for Apponequet. Berry will tap that one in the air. This is Riley in the middle for Miller. No deflection, out of bounds. It's 8-7. That's Maul in the air. Riley looking back for Maul. One hand, dropping quickly, but it's out of bounds, off to the right. Ellie Jones back in for Bourne, replacing Brianna Donovan. Jones, a good serve into the middle, dug out by Tisdale. Raposa over with two hands. Nice dig by Berry. Back to the back line. Raposa sets it up. Penal. Now Yarnell. Riley back to Penal. One hand, out of bounds. A nice grab by AD Miss Alexander. What a contest. Finn Penal lines up in the middle. Berry with the dig. And a beautiful tap by Shea Riley to get it over two hands. Didi comes in for Berry. Miller will serve. Miller towards that back line. Pereira keeps it up. Raposa and another missed hit. This time by Bogdan. Miller towards the back again. Raposa tries to leave it short for Bogdan. Gets it up. Jones is there. Riley back over to Yarnell. Dropping quickly. Still down, but now it's down. Three straight from the Canalmen. They're 3 points away. High up in the air towards the net. And a good tap by Lexi Raposa. Close to a net violation, but you'll take it if you're Apponequet. Berry back in for Bourne. Rodriguez will be on the serve. Rodriguez won't go over. Santangelo to check in for Apponequet. Brito to check in for Bourne. And Brito's going to be on the serve. Brito, line drives it. It's going back over. Here's Jones. Riley looking for Yarnell. And it won't make its way back over the net. Flaherty to come in now for Brito. Lexi Raposa to serve. Heavy serve out of the back. And it's match point for Bourne. Yarnell on the serve, up by Raposa. Bogdan, handled by Yarnell. Riley for Jones. Out of bounds, the Lakers stay alive. Bogdan on the serve. Jones will get it over. Pereira will get it to drop. It was Penault on it. Timeout, Coach Russell and Bourne. Yeah, we'll keep it here during the timeout this time. Varsity players lined up at the tunnel. Someone's talking right through the tunnel right there. All right, here we go. Ashlyn Bogdan again on the serve. Trying to keep the Lakers alive. And here we go. Bogdan, serve. And it drops in on the back corner. What an ace. Bogdan in the middle. That's Flaherty to the side to Jones. It won't drop. Now the set is tied at 14, but it's win by 2. So even if you get the next point, it's not over. Someone's got to have a 2-point advantage. Game of the year for junior varsity. Here it is, Flaherty for Riley, and it's out of the back. And now it's match point for Apponequet. Bogdan, great serve. Who wants it? Flaherty looking for Jones. Up in the air, here's Penault going too far off to the side. Bourne stays alive. What a match. Canalmen serve. It's Lexi Dede. But first, Karen Miller will sub on in. And actually, Maggie Barry's going to be the one. Here it comes from Barry. Towards that back line. Dropping quick. And it's back to match point for Bourne. Barry on the serve. Gonna be a tough one. Raposa, they gotta get it over. They will. Shea Riley in the middle. Kept up by Raposa, dropping quick. Flaherty. Yarnell. Here's Pereira. Sets it up in the middle. Still in, it makes its way over. Kept up by Flaherty. Riley for Yarnell. Raposa wanted it, and here it comes now from Tisdale. Jones. And it drops down. The Canalmen win it. What a fantastic showing by both teams. Listen to the crowd here at Bourne High. Coach Russell breaks them down as Varsity gets set to start their warm-ups. Be sure to catch the next video on Bourne Community TV. Dan and I will be back in about 15 to 20 minutes for SEC Varsity Volleyball. We'll be right back.